All right, so you asked us to go deep on some really specialized AV gear. We're moving way beyond your standard HDMI cable here.
Way beyond.
Specifically, you wanted a deep dive into the Datavideo CD-73 camera power cable for their PTR series.
Yeah, that is a surgically precise request. So I think our mission today is to really understand why a single 30-centimeter cable is so important.
Okay.
I mean, the CB-73 is a dedicated control link. It's made for one thing, to connect Datavideo's robotic heads with very specific cameras.
And those are the Blackmagic Studio Camera 4K Pro and the Canon FX605.
Exactly. This is not some generic adapter you find online. It's more like a non-negotiable handshake between a few key pieces of hardware.
Okay, so let's unpack their big marketing point, one cable installation.
Right.
That sounds great for a quick setup, but my first thought is, in a professional studio, isn't redundancy king?
That's the perfect question to be asking.
I mean, why would you trust one single cable for both power and all your control signals? It feels like a single point of failure.
Well, the benefit isn't just simplicity, It's really about operational consistency,
Yeah.
especially if you're using mobile units or fly packs.
Right, on the go.
Exactly. When you combine those signals into one properly shielded professional cable like the CB-73, you immediately cut down on so much potential noise.
Ah, so electromagnetic interference. EMI.
That's the big one. It's a huge vulnerability when you start chaining together cheap adapters or mixing generic third-party cables. This single link just guarantees the signal path is clean.
So it's about reducing the noise floor, speeding things up, and that physical simplicity is actually a technical advantage.
It is a huge one.
So let's get to the core of it then.
Yeah.
What control functions are actually flowing through this cable? What does the robotic head gain from this connection?
Okay, this is where the value really starts to become clear. The cable delivers reliable, full remote control for 4 critical camera functions:
And those are?
zoom, focus, iris, and tally.
Let's focus on that last one for a second. Tally is particularly important in a robotic setup, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's essential.
Why so much more than, say, in a manual setup?
Well, the ability to control that tally feedback through the same link lets the operator, who might be miles away, get instant confirmation
That the camera is live, it's on air.
that it's on air.
Yeah.
It just kills any confusion and makes sure that professional broadcast etiquette is handled automatically by the machine. That's so much more critical than just, powering a focus motor.
Okay, so we've got the signal side of things. What about the physical specs? I noticed the cable is incredibly short, only 30 centimeter.
Yeah, that length is the big giveaway.
It's clearly not designed to run across a studio floor.
Not at all. It's designed to be an integrated component. It runs from the control board inside the robotic head directly to the camera's port.
Ah, so it keeps all the wiring clean and protected inside the unit's housing?
It's meant to be invisible. That's key for any robotic system. And we saw it uses that DC 5.5 2.5 interface, which confirms it's built to handle the right power draw while managing all that complex data.
And as the sources pointed out, this focus on Blackmagic and Canon is really clear when you look at its sibling cable, the CB-72.
Right, which is for Sony and Panasonic models.
It just highlights how niche and, frankly, how indispensable these purpose-built parts become at the high end.
It connects all the dots.
Yeah.
I mean, without that guaranteed integration, the whole expensive PTR system is just, it's hampered. It can't do its job properly.
Which brings us to the synthesis, the cost.
Mm-hmm.
You have this dedicated, not-negotiable link, the CB-73, and it's priced at $168.
Which can sound like a lot for a small cable.
But that cable is designed to unlock the full potential of something like the Datavideo PTR-15 4K robotic head, which itself costs nearly $3,000.
It really is the ultimate cost of guaranteed operational capability.
So here's the final provocative thought for you to consider. This isn't just about paying $168 for a short piece of wire. It's about paying a premium for the absolute guarantee that your $3,000 robotic system won't fail during a live broadcast because of an unstable power supply or a cheap, noisy adapter.
You're paying to mitigate risk.
Exactly. So is that specialized single cable simplicity just the inevitable cost of keeping a professional system from falling apart at the worst possible moment?